This is Gregg Valentino coming at you this week. We're going to talk about the importance of cardio. And should you do cardio or should you not do cardio? So stop fucking around. Don't fucking click off this video. Because this is Gregg Valentino coming at you right fucking now.
In a world full of expectations, where time is of great concern, humanity will search for answers, and one man will find the power.
Yo, who's the loser now?
You are.
Whoa! Alright guys, what's going on? This week we're going to talk about cardio, okay? And let me tell you something. There's a lot of guys out there who don't like to do cardio, and I'm one of them. And the reason being is that I train about 3 hours, sometimes even more, in the gym. And the last thing I feel like doing is cardio when I'm done. Because I do high volume work. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing cardio. I'm a rare guy, okay? I could do, over 100 sets, no problem. For even for a body part, I do like 60, 70, 80 sets, sometimes more. All right, I do the John DeFendis, Steve Mahalik type training, intensity, insanity type training. What does that mean? Okay, that means volume, lots of sets, lots of reps, but with low rest periods. So what I'm trying to say to you is that after I'm done doing all that shit, who the fuck feels like doing cardio? Alright? And I feel like I get a lot of the cardio effect from that. That's me. But I do believe that you should be doing cardio. Okay? Cardio is very, very important. There may come a day where I actually stop weight training. That's probably never going to happen. But there may come a day where I feel like, I'm going to do more cardio than weightlifting, all right? Because I'm getting older, all right? And I want to be diesel, and I want to be fit, and I like to be in shape. I like to be able to do things, okay? And cardio is very, very important. Obviously, it's better for your heart, without a doubt, than lifting weights. Cardio is really great for the heart. We know that, okay? And not for nothing, a little tidbit about me. As a kid, high school guy, I was the fastest kid in school when I was in 9th grade. Only one kid was close to me, and he was one of my best friends. His name was Tommy, and we would race. One time I beat him, another time he beat me, and another time we tied. So you can't get closer than that, okay? But anyway, and I used to run even for long distance. I was a fast runner. You name it. I was a really great athlete, very athletic. I used to walk on my hands. I could do gymnastics. I did all that stuff. Now I'm older, and actually working out ruined a lot of that. But because you get heavier and heavier muscle, you can't do what you did when you were lighter. All right, now. So a lot of people ask me about cardio, and I do know that if you're dieting really hard for a contest, there are some gurus who would rather you diet hard and do less cardio, or eat more food and do more cardio. So cardio, to me, in my opinion, it has to fit in your slot. Okay, and there's what's better, the elliptical? Should I be running the treadmill? Maybe riding the bike. Okay, maybe I walk in the steps. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. I don't think that one is really better than the other. Okay, I don't really like riding the bike, but I have friends who would rather ride the bike. All right. Then my own girlfriend would rather do like the Stairmaster. She likes the Stairmaster. Me, I like the treadmill because when I'm out there, if I'm going to do cardio, I like running. That's what I would be doing. I'd be running. Okay. So that's the treadmill. I ain't doing no friggin' Jacob's Ladder thing and, doing the rope and all that stuff. That's fine and dandy, but that's more for bursts of cardio. Okay? See, let me school you guys really fast on something. There's aerobic and then there's anaerobic. All right? Anaerobic is more muscle producing. That's weightlifting. That's where you add resistance. Okay? Then aerobic is cardio. That's where there's not really resistance, but there's repetitiveness. Now, let me explain, okay? You don't see Olympic runners running holding weights, or with weight belts, or with ankle weights. You don't see that. That's an amateur. That's a Momo, okay? Momos run with weights in their hand, or with, Olympic runners don't do that, okay? You can't take a resistance exercise like weightlifting and take the resistance out of it. Anaerobic activity like weightlifting, resistance, taking that weight out of it. You can't do that, okay? Because then it's not going to accomplish what you've been doing. For instance, you can't take a broomstick and just curl it with no resistance on it. That's asinine, right? You need resistance and a resistance exercise. You're not going to get big curling a broomstick 500 times. It's stupid. Well, the same thing with running and doing cardio work. By adding a lot of resistance on it is not really going to accomplish what you're looking to accomplish. You don't want to add resistance to a non-resistance exercise. It's stupid, okay? So running with weights is dumb, okay? Running with weight, ankle weights is bad. They say it's really bad for the ankles too. So you don't want to do things like that, okay? You want to just pick a cardio exercise that you enjoy, because then you're going to want to do cardio. I mean, that's fucking simple, all right? And you want to get your heart rate up. I can't really give you a recipe on, the numbers that you should be doing, but for me, you got to do at least 45 minutes of constant activity. 45 minutes. If you're on there and you do 15 minutes of cardio, or even 20 minutes, a half hour, you can maybe get away with, but realistically, it's got to be 45 minutes or more, or you're wasting your time. This is my opinion now. Okay? This is my opinion. But, and like I said, I believe that it should be your choice. I enjoy running. I like running. Running, I can run no problem. That's my thing, running. I don't like climbing up hills and running up steps. If you like that, maybe Stairmaster's your thing, okay? Or the elliptical, you're like, I don't know, it's just odd shit. It's more of that, I don't like that, okay? It's kind of like taking an aerobic class to me, elliptical. Like running. I think running's the best. And if it was up to me, I would run if I was going to run. And I did run when I went for shows and stuff years ago. Okay, when I'm going to go for a show, I did do that. But I ran outside. First of all, back then gyms didn't really have treadmills, so I had no choice. But I ran outside. I like running outside. I like running a track, or I like running on a road. You know what I mean? To this day, I do a little bit of cardio. I shouldn't say I don't do cardio. I should say I do a little bit, because sometimes my girlfriend and I will go to a local track where I live, and we'll walk the track just to walk it. Okay? Sometimes we'll jog it together and everything, but to me, cardio should be it has its place in the sport. Definitely, if you're a big eater, you should definitely do a lot of cardio. And if you do more of the heavy-duty type training, you should definitely do a lot more cardio. Okay? Don't think because I do high-volume training and I am not doing cardio. If I was going to go for a show, I would do cardio. Without a doubt, I would not do cardio. But I do know that if you restrict your calories too much and you're out there doing cardio, you're going to burn muscle. So I would eat a little bit more, and I would do cardio, and I would run. This is just my 2 cents, guys. This is not the greatest video. I just figured I'll talk to you about it. Make it that simple. All right? Should you be doing cardio? Yes. Especially as you get older, I think you should worry more about cardio than more about weightlifting. When you're younger, you can do anything. You're Superman, you know? What could I tell you? All right. That's my 2 cents. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? I think you know all this already, but I figure I have to throw it out there. I had to do this video fast. This is Thanksgiving. Yeah, my kid's been sick. I was in the hospital, blah, blah, blah. No big deal. So, but anyway, I'm going to give you a Thanksgiving story coming up in a minute. All right? So listen, watch my Thanksgiving story, and I'll see you in the next video. Get your ass out there and do some fucking cardio. Stop fucking around. Alright, so I'm doing this. It's kind of dark outside. I'm sitting in a car. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Okay, I said my face looks really fat, but I'm actually lean. Alright, still lighting, sorry. Alright, so listen guys, on Thanksgiving, I do all the cooking, alright? I'm not one of those guys who likes to cook, okay? I'm not like, oh man, I really like to cook. It's just that I happen to be a really good cook, and I happen to start cooking when I was young, alright? So, you know, I learned to cook for myself. I'm an eater, I'm not a cooker, but I make the best chicken parms, and it's everybody wants to eat that shit. So anyway, I'm cooking some shit, and it's in the morning, and I see my mother-in-law come down, and she's wearing like a tight little skirt and high heels. Now, let me tell you something, okay? My mother-in-law is huge, alright? My mother-in-law is like 250 pounds. She looks like Andre the Giant in the face. I'm not kidding you. She actually looks like Andre the Giant, alright? But at the same time, her body is huge. Like, you know, she's got big fat fucking legs. Giant calves, you know, because it takes the big calves to hold up that upper body. What I'm trying to tell you is, it's not a pretty sight when you see her fucking, you know, coming down with a miniskirt on. So anyway, I ask her, what are you doing? You know, what's going on with this? You know, and she tells me, well, I'm going out. I'm going to meet my friend Norberto, okay? And I'm going to bring him back for dinner. You know, for Thanksgiving dinner. Now, let me explain something to you. Thanksgiving, we have a big Thanksgiving, so everybody comes over for dinner. I don't care who you are. You're my friend, you come over. Everybody comes over, okay? So, I'm like, you know, all right, you know, strange guy coming over, but, you know, it's like a date for my mother-in-law. So, I'm like, all right, no, whatever, you know? And, at the same time, my daughter's coming back from college. You know, my daughter's a lacrosse player, like a really big-time lacrosse player. She was a most athletic girl in her school and the whole bit, you know. She's won awards and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, she's a really good athlete, you know. So she's coming down with a bunch of other athletes, a bunch of girl athletes. They're all coming. All these college girls are coming. You know, she had 5 friends coming, okay? All lacrosse team girls. So they come down. So now, you know, I'm cooking the chicken parms, you know, and I make these giant chicken parmesans. They're like this fucking big, you know. I get the big chicken breasts, I flatten them out. They're like this thick. I actually use my fist. My mother used to use a hammer, you know what I mean? But nah, you know, a cooking hammer, you know, with the spikes in it. But I use my fist. I flatten it out huge, and I make the best chicken. Everybody fucking rants and raves. So, you know, I'm making the chicken parms. Also, a couple hours later, my daughter finally gets down from school. And, you know, she comes in with, you know, her 5 lacrosse friends. And, they're all giggling and shit, you know. My daughter comes over to me, and my daughter says to me, hey, Dad, you better go outside, you know. We just saw an ugly sight. And I said, well, what'd you see? She goes, Mercedes' mother my girlfriend's real name is not Mercedes, okay? That's her nickname. There's a reason, I'm not going to tell you why, but, you know, anybody that reads my column for years, you know, in the magazines, they know about my girlfriend. But anyway, she goes, Mercedes' mother's out in a car. We saw her making out with this guy when we first pulled up, you know what I mean? The next thing we know, she's no longer in the car. We just see the guy leaning back, and she goes, Dad, it's an old man. I think she's giving a guy a blowjob or something. And I'm like, what? What? You know, so I'm like, oh my God, no fucking way. Because, you know, my mother-in-law, you know, she's kind of a pig. She would do that shit, you know, right in the fucking driveway. You know, I got a big house, you know, just in the driveway. So I call my girl down. I say, yo, you better go fucking look at your mother. My daughter is here. And she just told me that your mother's giving some fucking guy a blowjob in the goddamn, out in the driveway. You better go talk to her. Better stop that shit. It's disgusting. So my girl freaks out, right? So my girlfriend runs outside, and she bangs on the hood. My mother's head pops up, you know, I'm looking out the window. Mother's head pops up, right? Mother, for sure enough, was giving a fucking guy a blowjob in my fucking driveway. The guy gets out of the car. She gets out of the car. The fucking guy's an old man. I mean a fucking old Spanish guy, right? She comes in the house, and all the girls, you know, I'm mortified, first of all right? But all, you know, all my daughter's friends, they're all giggling and laughing and shit, you know what I mean? Because they know, like, yo, the mother's just, you know, your father's girlfriend's mother's out there fucking blowing some old guy, you know, in a car. But anyway, so now, her mother comes in the house, you know, with the guy. And she introduces him to me. This is Norberto, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm like looking at him like, holy Christ, bro. You know, and this is an old man, you know. So I call her aside, you know, my girlfriend's with me, and I'm like, are you giving him a fucking blowjob in the car? Are you fucking kidding me? My daughter's got to see that shit. You know what I mean? And you're in the fuck. You couldn't do that down the street or over at his house or go to some parking lot somewhere. You got to do that in my fucking driveway. You know? You know, she give me a hard time. Like, telling me I'm an adult. I can do what I want. You two got, you know, don't break my nuts. You know what I mean? Like, you know, all this shit, you know? And I'm telling you, she probably does have balls down there, bro. She looks just like fucking Andre the Giant in drag. Trust me, her face is fucking exactly like Andre the Giant, but with makeup on. Just picture that. It's not fucking pretty. It's not fucking pretty. But anyway, so now also my daughter comes over and whispers in my girlfriend's ear. My girlfriend, you know, goes, oh my God, like this, goes like this, right? And she goes like this to my daughter, and now my daughter whispers in my ear. Okay, and all the girls are giggling, right? And what she says to me is, Dad, look on her chest. She goes, there's big wet spots right there. I think that's fucking Spakim. You know what I mean? Like, I think the old man fucking shot a nut on there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she had cum stains up here. Wait, listen. It's a true story. So, I notice it now, you know what I mean? Because she's wearing black. So at first I didn't see it, but now I see it. You know what I mean? There's drop stains up here. And I said to her, hey, what the fuck what are you doing? You gotta go change your clothes. What do you got? Spakim stains up here? You know, cum stains and shit? And she's like, no, that's not cum. I said, well, what is it? And she goes, that's my saliva. And I said, your saliva? She goes, yeah, my saliva. She goes, he can't come. She goes, he's 78 years old. She goes, I said, well, what are you doing there? I can't take any more of this shit. You know, I don't want to hear about his fucking dick, you know, being 78 years old. Because she's like, he can't come. He's 78 years old. He's lucky he can get a hard on. And I'm like, oh, my God. And then she tells me, well, you know, when I do that, I drool. And I'm like, hey, come on, no more, that's it. And I told even her daughter's like, Mom. You know, and in Spanish, they start arguing. So she sends her mother upstairs, right, to go change her shirt. Her mother comes down. You know, now everybody's at the table. I got a lot of, you know, friends over. Everybody's over the house, you know. She looks like King Henry VIII. She's eating a big fucking turkey fucking leg and she, like this, you know. And then she's fucking sticking it in his face, Norberto, and he bites the fucking, and they're looking at each other, you know what I mean, laughing with love eyes and shit. I'm sitting there going like, holy Christ. She's disgusting. And that's the missing fucking link. Who in their right mind would want to get a fucking blowjob from her? I mean, not for nothing. Who in your fucking mind wants to get a blowjob for the missing link? That bitch shouldn't be bringing anybody to dinner. She should be in a lab somewhere, being studied. She should be on fucking TLC, fucking when they have those shows with a Discovery Channel about hunting Sasquatch, you know what I mean? I got one right there. Fucking eating like a pig at the house. They're over there making eyes at each other at the dinner table. Fucking winking at each other. Fucking, she's feeding him fucking, she's biting the turkey fucking leg and sticking it in his mouth. I'm getting sick. Getting sick watching it. Then I gotta look over. There he is on my fucking couch with his head back. Sleeping. Fucking 78-year-old guy. He's fucking sleeping on my... I don't even know the fucking guy. Why isn't he with his family? I told her, hey, oh, take your fucking guy home. Look at him. He's fucking... His mouth's open. He's snoring and shit on my couch. She's like, all right, I'm gonna take him home. Come on. We look outside, and I see the fucking... I see some old guy's head fucking back in a car like this. And I see... Fucking, I can see the top of the mother's head going like this, you know? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Get out there, tell your mother to stop giving a fuck before the fucking neighbors see that shit. The fucking neighbors will see that. Holy Christ. Fucking neighborhood dogs will smell that shit. Fucking be howling later. It's just fucking embarrassing. I got my daughter with her fucking college friends here, and they gotta see her mother's outside fucking sucking some old guy's dick. You know, coming in with fucking stains on her shirt. Like, come on, man, you know? So they leave. Now it's like, 11 o'clock. So my daughter goes out to the car to start the car for Black Friday because, they're all going to go shopping, her and the 5 lacrosse girls, and my girlfriend's going to go with them. So you know what that means. Yeah, there goes my fucking money. Anyway, it goes outside, she comes back and she says to me, hey, you can believe this, but your mother-in-law just pulled up again, Mercedes' mom. And next thing you know, she's in a car making out with another guy, and her head's gone. I think she's back at it again. And this time I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Not lightning don't strike twice. You know what I mean? No fucking way. There, I screamed for my girlfriend to get her ass down. She comes downstairs. She looks out the window. I see her eyes like this. And her face like this. She goes, oh no. Oh my God, no fucking way. They're coming out of the car, they come up to bed, and my girlfriend, I'm like, what? You know what I mean? She comes in, just as they're about to get to the door, she goes, that's my father. Now, I know her father really well. I go, get the fuck out of here. Your father wouldn't fuck your mother again. Get the fuck. And sure enough, they come in the house. They're actually holding hands. And the mother says, Daddy's here. Come say hello. Come say, thanks, Gappy, thanks. So she comes over, my girlfriend, she hugs her father, and she grabs her mother, and she pulls her aside, and we look. And now I see the same fucking saliva stains in the same spot. Friend's like, Mommy. Come on, man, what are you doing? I mean, I know it's Daddy, but, you guys don't even get along. What's going on here? What the hell is it? You got stains again, Mommy. You got stains again. You got the saliva stains. And she goes, that ain't saliva. Your father's not 78. She goes, you know what that is. I almost threw up. I freaked out. I looked at the father, and he was laughing and shit. He don't give a shit. After all, they had like fucking 10 kids with that anyway. So I even said to the father, bro, I looked at him, I'm like, what happened to you? What happened to you? You used to tell me all the time, I love my daughter, but my ex-wife, look at her. Now you over here, you're dipping that low, you gotta get a fucking, you're banging that now? Oof, my own, you know what I mean? Jesus. I'm bugging out, bro. So finally, she takes my girl's father, and they go off and they go sit in, her mother's room. So God knows they're probably banging and shit, And I'm sitting there, and my girlfriend says to me, I got your debit card. I'm going to go shopping with, with Gina and the girls. I said, that's fine. So I said, what about me? What about me? Your mother's fucking giving up blowjobs. What, how about you? You know what I mean? Not for nothing. What am I? You got my fucking Visa card. You know? Not for nothing. I could use a little holiday head. So my girlfriend says to me, how much cash you got? So I said, I got $50. She said, $50 is shit. She goes, throw another 50 in there, and you got 20 minutes upstairs right now. So I got another $50. We went upstairs. You know, she told my daughter, listen, I'll be down in 10 minutes, Gina. I know your father. You know, of course, my daughter don't know what's going on. She said, we gotta have a little talk about something. I'll be down in 10 minutes. And there we go. So, I got a little holiday head, just like everybody else, all right? But at least mine look good. My girlfriend is skinny and, you know, Latin, big hoop earrings, you know what I mean? You know? So that's the kind of shit that I have to fucking deal with. Anybody that knows me, that knows my family, they all know, holy fuck, you know what I mean? It's the fucking nut house that I live in, all right? I'm surrounded by fucking nuts. All my friends are nuts, my kids are nuts, you know? Not my son as much, but my daughter's definitely fucking crazy. And, that's the way that goes. So I got a little holiday cheer. Why not? Got a little holiday head. You know, everybody else was getting a little holiday head that night. Why not me, right? So I had to pay for it. So what? Anyway, I hope you all had a great holiday. If you like these videos, subscribe. Alright? Stop busting my fucking nuts. You got more shit coming. Alright? Subscribe. Share it with your friends. If not, don't do shit. I don't care. I'm not over here selling you shit like all these other fucking guys. Alright? Stop fucking around. I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, be good to your girl. Stop fucking around. You're a bunch of momos, but you know I fucking love you momos, okay? Don't be a fuck up. Subscribe. You can also go to my thing, Gregg Valentino, on YouTube. Stop fucking around!
To the gym with Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the club with Gregg Valentino. You got the biggest arms. Gregg Valentino. Said Gregg Valentino. Gregg Valentino.
Dude, what the fuck?
You think girls look at me and go, oh my god, that's hot? They're like, whoa. Say hi to Gregg Valentino. Big biceps, Greg.
Where's Gregg Valentino? His 340-mile-an-hour fastball is a sight to see.
When a man's biceps get so big they look like they're going to explode.
World's largest arms. Remember that guy? How many think his biceps are doing to my head?
Holy
I'm
crap.
to the gym with Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the club.
I've been bodybuilding before most of these pro bodybuilders were even alive.
Valentino. Said Gregg Valentino. Gregg Valentino. I'm to the gym with Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the club with Gregg Valentino. You got the biggest arms. Gregg Valentino. Said Gregg Valentino. Gregg Valentino.
Dude, what the fuck?